I'm Howie Scarborough. I'm the CEO of Fall Protection Distributors, and I've recently written a blog about Borga Steel Buildings and the 3 different panels that they offer. What we're focusing on is fall protection equipment that is compatible with their panel system. So we want to use equipment that's going to protect the roof panel system while protecting the workers. So if you jump into the blog on the website, you'll see we go into detail about the background of the company, and then we start talking about the panels. There's a lot of details about the panels. And then if you'll click this roof anchor compatibility chart link, it'll take you to our quick reference chart. And you can see the equipment that we're discussing today is very compatible with our 22 and 24 gauge steel panels. Now, anytime we're talking about the SSRA1 products, we're talking about non-curved panels. We're talking about 22 and 24 gauge steel. So we do have some alternative products for non-steel panels, but in this case, with these Borga panels, this is what we're focused on. So let's start with the SSRA1. The SSRA1 comes in 2 configurations. The only difference in the 2 is the set screws that we use. So the standard SSRA1 is a cup tip set screw. We use 12 non-penetrating cup tip set screws. It locks onto the seam, doesn't use a lot of torque. It's 90 inch-pounds, and that can be used for a single worker tie-off, or you can remove the D-ring and add adapter plates for walkboards or for horizontal lifelines. So it's a very versatile product. SSRA1 is also available with nylon tips. These is designed for 24 gauge steel. We're going to torque these between 180 to 200 inch-pounds on 24 gauge, and these work really well. So that's the only difference in the 2 anchors is the screws. They're interchangeable. You can buy an anchor kit that has both sets of screws, so depending on what gauge steel you're working on. But to start with the SSRA1, once you own a set of those, if you need to add walkboards, you can purchase a pair of SSRA2 roof jack adapters. They mount on top of the SSRA1s once you remove the D-rings. These are adjustable for different pitch roofs, and they're also adjustable for different seam heights to stabilize the seam while you're walking on the walkers. So roof jack adapter is very versatile, a very popular product. Now, if you're on a roof and you need maximum worker mobility, we recommend the SSRA3 Anchor Plate. This is a heavy-duty aluminum spanner plate. It fits across 2 seams, and it mounts on top of 2 SSRA1 anchors with the D-rings moved, and you'll have one of those assemblies at each end of your horizontal lifeline. So we sell the bulbs, or we sell kits that include 100-foot horizontal lifeline, but that's really popular with larger crews. Now, you can have 2 workers on the line when you're on standing seam. If you have a 3 or 4 man crew, you can always mount a couple of extra anchors underneath a line on a seam. And once the workers get to their work location, they can clip off the horizontal lifeline and clip onto a fixed anchor point and keep that line clear for workers that need to travel across the roof moving equipment around. So for roof systems that require more permanent solutions, we do offer a 120-foot permanent horizontal lifeline kit. This is in conjunction with Super Anchor. So these are mounted on posts designed specifically for standing seam systems. 120 foot of steel cable, intermediate posts, end posts, all your connecting hardware. Great kit that's available on the website as well. So an alternative product for inspections or quick repairs would be a RidgePro. So RidgePro is good for roofs that may not be 22 or 24 gauge steel, maybe some softer substrates such as aluminum or copper. But for 612 to 1212, this is a great product. It mounts on the end of a 16-foot extension pole. The worker climbs a ladder, uses the pole to run it up the roof, and it brings the vertical lifeline up to the peak of the roof. It locks over the peak, and as soon as the worker steps from the ladder onto the roof, he is 100% tied off to do whatever task he needs to do, and then he is tied off until he returns safely to the ladder. So from the ladder, he can take the pole, twist it 180 degrees, release the anchor, and slowly bring it in the roof safely back to the ground. So that's a really good, easy method to quickly access a roof. Inspectors love the RidgePro, doing quick repairs and quick installs, or first man on the crew to go up and maybe install more anchors for the rest of the crew. But RidgePro is a very versatile product, and we sell a lot of those. So if you have any questions on any of these products or these panels, please give us a call. Our phone number is up here in the top right. Our email is support@fallpd.com. And this little blue circle in the bottom right corner of the website, that's our live chat. Let us know how we can help.